You made it! It's day 30 of your 30-day morning yoga challenge. If you're just discovering this video, this is indeed day 30 of a 30-day morning yoga challenge. And you can do the whole thing with me. Just click the link in the video description below. And if you've been with me for the whole 30 days, congratulations. It's a big deal completing a challenge like this. And I am so grateful for each of you and for this journey that we've shared together. And if you enjoyed these classes and you appreciate my teaching, please check out the David O Yoga membership and app. I put a lot of love and intention into creating an online yoga membership and app to help turn your home yoga practice into something that you really love and that you look forward to every day. And the app really helps you stay more consistent with your practice, and it gives you more personalized guidance as you grow. And just like we did these 30 days together, every month on the app, I put together a new monthly yoga calendar with daily classes and journal prompts, all connected to a brand new theme each month to keep you feeling inspired and alive in your practice and to continue the sense of community as we all practice together. And as a gift of gratitude for you, I'd like to offer you 50% off the normal monthly rate of the membership and app for an entire year. That's less than 50 cents a day for a practice that will pay you dividends for the rest of your life. To claim your 50% discount, just click the link in the video description below and sign up to the annual plan with promo code MC50. I just love creating these classes for you, and I'm grateful that they're such a positive part of your life. And now, on to our day 30 practice. It's a fun, full body flow to celebrate being alive in your amazing body. So props for today's class, I recommend 2 blocks or any block-shaped objects that will support the weight of your hands. Place those off the side of your mat, and because today's practice is a celebration, let's begin on our feet. So come to stand at the top of your mat, and let's start by loving ourselves up with some standing breath hugs. So as you inhale, open your arms and your heart wide, and exhale, wrap yourself up in a great big hug. Let's do it with the breath. Here we go. Big, full, deep breaths. I like to rock forward and back as I do it, really pushing my heart forward and open on the inhale. But you do you. You love yourself like you want to be loved, right? Just feel those hugs wrapping you up in something we desperately need more of, right? Hugs. And let's imagine giving and receiving those hugs to everyone who's practicing with us right now, all of the beautiful, happy humans out there waking up with us together. I feel you. I hope you feel me and each other. Let's send a few hugs out and feel receiving them as well. All right. Start to shake it out, and add a little bounce to your shake. Maybe add a little rhythm to your bounce, right? Moving to your own rhythm, the beat of your own drum, whatever that looks like, right? Start to feel it. And if it feels okay in your knees, turn your bounce into a little jump. Pretend your mat is like a little trampoline, right? And you're a kid on a trampoline, just exploring what it feels like to jump and feel weightless, feel gravity, like the mystery of it all. Just feel the joy of moving and move around on your mat, right? Work that rhythm back into your jump. Turn it into a little bouncy house dance. Breathe and just welcome gratitude and joy into your morning. Moving, breathing, feeling alive in your body. And then bring your jump back down to a bounce. Slow it all down. Slow your bounce to a nice groovy little rhythm here. Breathe. And slowly coming to stillness. All right, let's begin with a really special mudra, and keep breathing to help yourself relax. Really special mudra called Shankha mudra. And we make Shankha mudra by holding the left hand out like this, palm facing out. Fingers of the right hand curl around that left thumb, and then the tip of the thumb and the tip of the first three fingers of the left hand come together in Shankha mudra. And as you relax and slow and feel your breath, just hold Shankha mudra in front of your heart and close your eyes. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Shankha mudra symbolizes. Shankha mudra is the mudra of self-reassurance. This mudra is a reminder that you have the power to create your life, not just react to it. That you have the power to bring more happiness and joy and light into your life and into this world every day. And that even though there will be days where you forget you have this power, this practice is here to remind you that you really do. And that your ability to create happiness and joy and light in this world is the true nature of who you are as a human being. It's intrinsic. It's who you are. It can't be lost. It can't be diminished, but it can be forgotten. And so we just need to keep coming back here to this practice to help us remember. Let's stay a few more moments, eyes closed, and feel the energy of reassurance over your heart. And blink your eyes open. All right, let's make our way to tabletop. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And let's start to move in some slow circles. Upper body circling around the wrists. You can start in any direction you wish. This is a nice little wrist stretch. Breathe and feel the earth beneath your knees and hands and fingers. Feel your breath. Opposite way with the circles. And coming to stillness, let's move through some cat-cows. Grip the mat, heart forward, shoulders back. Your sit bones lift, and exhale, push into the earth, round through the upper back and firm the belly. Move like this with your breath. Every time you push down and round the back, draw your navel into the spine to feel the muscles of your core engage. This beautiful dynamic motion helps prepare the body to open the upper back and strengthen and stabilize the core and lower back, which is just what we need for our practice. And coming to stillness, find your blocks and place them on either side of the mat at the top of the mat. We're going to need them. Okay. Curl your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Feet together, inhale, take your right foot back and up to the sky, nice and high, three-leg dog. And as you exhale, draw the knee into your chest and step through right between your hands, low lunge. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Back heel is lifted, and maybe a little baby bend in the back knee to stabilize. And then grab your blocks and rest your hands on your blocks. Notice how that allows you to get nice and long through the spine. From here, inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky, keeping that deep bend in the front knee. Crescent lunge. And then reach up, grab the left thumb with your right hand. Fingertips and the thumb come together in Shankha mudra over your heart. And just feel that, breathe it in. Inhale, sweep the hands back up to the sky, big breath. This time, exhale, float the hands down to the blocks, and now we're going to float forward into Warrior 3, everyone's favorite. So push off, from the back foot, straighten the right leg, lift the left leg straight back behind you, and wing your arms back behind you. As you lift the left heel, dip the left hips and reach the crown of your head forward. If you fall, it's okay. Play, laugh, have fun. Welcome this practice as an exploration of your body and breath, right? Exhale, slowly bend into the front knee, step the left foot back, hands come back down to the blocks, low lunge, and place the blocks off the side of your mat. Step your front foot back, lift your hips, push back downward dog, and as you inhale, wave your body forward to plank pose. Stay in plank for just a moment here. Draw the navel in and up toward the spine to engage your core, and come down to your elbows and forearms. I'm going to move this block so you can see. Forearm plank, my friends. So get your butt nice and low. And no matter what your mind thinks of this, your body loves it. Trust me. Breathe into this. This is so good for your spine, for your core, for whole body health and fitness. So push into the hands, push into the elbows and forearms, so much so that your upper back rounds a little bit, gets nice and broad. Keep drawing your navel into your spine, engage those tummy muscles, and squeeze your thighs and engage your butt cheeks a little bit. Breathe so the whole core is nice and strong and solid. Keep breathing and hold the shape for 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips and thighs, untuck the toes for a little sphinx pose. Now grip the mat as you inhale. Lift the heart and push your heart forward. Draw the shoulders back. Push gently into the tops of the feet. Now we're lengthening, creating space and ease and joy inside the vertebral discs of the spine. Nice little healthy compression at the back of the discs in the lumbar spine, and a nice opening at the front of the discs. And this is what we need, my friends, if we sit a lot, which is probably all of us, right? Myself definitely included. Exhale, slowly come down and sink your hips back to your heels. Child's pose, take your knees wide, big toe mounts to touch, and let's just savor child's pose for a few breaths here, feeling grateful to be here together in this practice of self-discovery, right? Every time we come to our mat, we learn a little bit more about who we are as human beings and our connection to ourselves and each other and to the world. Inhale, come forward, tabletop, curl the toes, lift your hips, a downward doggy, and feet together. Take your left foot back and up to the sky, nice and high. Exhale, knee into chest, and step that left foot through between your hands, low lunge. Gather up your blocks, so hands to the blocks. Notice how that really helps to support your spine here, nice and long, keeping that deep bend in the front knee. Inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. And settle in here. Again, a little baby bend in the back knee helps for stability here. And fingers of the right hand wrap around that left thumb, right tip of the right thumb, and the fingers come together in Shankha Mudra. Bring that back down to your heart. Feel it. Breathe it in. Good stuff. Inhale, sweep your hands back up to the sky. And as you exhale, float your hands down to the blocks. And we glide forward into Warrior 3. So nice and slow and easy. Push off from the back foot. Begin to straighten that left leg. Lift the right foot back behind you. Wing your arms back and level everything out. So the chest and the hips are facing the earth, but the crown of your head is reaching forward. So a nice long line from the crown of your head through the spine all the way through the right heel, and falling is wonderful, right? It's part of it. So just breathe and welcome the experience as it is. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Step the right foot back down behind you and hands come back down to the blocks. Place the blocks off the side of your mat and step your front foot back. Lift your hips. Downward dog. Inhale, wave your body forward to plank pose. Hold plank and let's firm up that belly. Draw the navel into the spine and come down to your forearms for one final joyful forearm plank. So again, butt nice and low. Think of the shape of a plank. It's straight and long, right? So long straight line from the crown of your head through your spine, through the tailbone, through the heels. Breathe and begin to push through your elbows. Feel the upper back get nice and strong and broad. Draw your navel into the spine. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips and thighs. Untuck the toes. You are awesome, my friends. So good. Grip the mat, lift the upper body, and as you exhale, pull the mat towards you. Imagine there's a magnetic attraction from your elbows to your hips. At the same time, you're pushing your heart forward and drawing the shoulders back. Push gently into the tops of your feet. And just stay in this beautiful, stretchy shape as you breathe. Feel all of these opposing forces pulling, lengthening the spine. Imagine your breath creating more space and freedom in the spine and all of the discs between the vertebrae. Exhale, slowly lower and sink your hips back to your heels. Child's pose, big toe mounds touch. Knees wide. Bring your forehead down to the mat and let's bow in gratitude to this day. It's a beautiful opportunity to shine your light, your uniquely beautiful light in this world. The world needs it. Sit back to your heels, sweep your legs around in front and come into your back. Come onto your back, right? Hug your knees into your chest and just rock a little bit side to side here, coming back to giving ourselves a hug. So we're ending where we started, hugging ourselves, loving ourselves, welcoming more self-love into our everyday experience. We need it, right? We can't be a light to anybody else in this world if we're lacking, if our own cup is empty. So we come back to the well of inner nourishment here. Bring your feet down, right foot comes down to the ground, and place that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Flex the left foot and draw the right knee in toward your chest. You can interlace the hands behind the hamstring or in front of the shin to take it a little deeper. And then a couple breaths here to just let your body acclimate and relax. So the low back, both the hips should be firmly on the ground here, shoulders on the ground. And then you can gently pull the knee, the right knee inward as you push the left knee away from you. Breathe. And another little nuance here, push your low back down into the mat and imagine your tailbone extending forward. So it's almost as if you're tipping your hips forward a little bit. You feel that? I do. Breathe. Exhale. Release your hands. Let's do the other side. Left foot comes down and that right ankle on top. Flex the right foot, draw the left knee in. And again, let your body relax into the shape. Oftentimes we come into this and, we're one shoulder is lifted or our head is lifted. It takes a breath or two to let everything settle. So let's relax into it. And now come to those little nuances, right? Pushing the low back down. Imagine extending the tailbone forward toward the front of your mat by tilting your hips forward a little bit. Breathe. Relax. Exhale. Release your hands, extend your legs, and let's melt into a restful Shavasana. welcome some wiggles into your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Great big stretch with your breath. Exhale, knees into chest. And roll to your right side. Push yourself up to a seat at the top of your mat and bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. Let's bring our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow, and we bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. Today is not the end of our journey together. It's a new beginning for greater health and wellness in your body, your mind, and your beautiful heart. And it would mean a lot to me if you joined me on the David O Yoga app and we continued this journey together. This coming month on the app, it's a whole new yoga calendar with daily classes and journal prompts and motivation to help you stay consistent with your practice and to turn your home yoga practice into something that you look forward to every day. And I'm giving you 50% off for a whole year with a free 14-day trial. So you can try it out for 14 days. If you don't absolutely love it, you don't have to pay anything. I am grateful for every one of you. I love sharing these practices with you, and I hope you join me on the app. Namaste.